Hello, my name is Ajibola Tajuddin, but you can call me Keeme. And today you're watching Conversations with Keeme, a show where we ask stuff and we make stuff. This season, to go with NPT's and Norwalk Symphony Orchestra's South Pacific, will be decorating beach-themed things. For this episode, our guest is Sandra Miklave, who is the Executive Director of the Norwalk Symphony Orchestra. Hello.
Hi, Keeme. How are you today?
I'm good, and you?
Good.
Okay, so who are you? Who is Sandra?
Who is Sandra?
Yes.
So I live in Norwalk.
Mm-hmm.
I have lived here for almost 30 years.
Oh, okay.
I grew up in Connecticut. I love Connecticut. I love winter. I didn't work for about 20 years when my kids were going to school. So now this job at the Norwalk Symphony is me going back into the workplace.
Mm. And what do you do exactly at the Norwalk Symphony?
So I do a little bit of everything, which is one of the things that really appealed to me about the job. I do marketing, I do fundraising, I do production. I work with the musicians really closely, with the conductor. So I do a little bit of everything.
So I stalked you a little bit, and I found out that you travel a lot. Where did you go recently?
Well, we have a house in Vermont that we own, and it's near Keeme mountain, so we ski. And so we tend to spend most of our weekends that we can get away from town, that I'm not having a symphony concert. My husband and I just like to travel. We've been to Scotland a couple times the last few years. We're hoping to get there again in the near future. And so, yeah.
How do you balance the life of being a mother, a wife of 30 years, and an executive director?
So it hasn't really been too much of a balance with this job, only because I took it after everybody was out of the house. I'm also on the board of directors at Stepping Stones Museum for Children here in Norwalk, and I was the board chair for the last 8 years. So it's been an exciting time for me there as well. We're actually going to be 20 years old this March. We'll be celebrating our 20th birthday. The Norwalk Symphony is celebrating its 80th anniversary season this year. But the thing that appeals to me about both of them is that both of us use volunteers in a lot of really unique and creative ways. And so I think that's one of the fun things that I like about both organizations.
Being a woman in this industry of entertaining, and being an executive director at that, being behind the scenes and in the upfront with promoting and everything, what's that like?
I don't notice that there's anything different about it. I spent a lot of time this past year working with a mentor who was a woman, or who is a woman, and she was the head of a symphony for a number of years, and so she gave me a lot of valuable insights. But I don't notice that there's difference between being a woman or being a man or whatever in the industry. That everybody works together really well, and that's to me the important part.
So as we know, and we have to tell them, you were at Channel 12 today to promote South Pacific with NPT and the Norwalk Symphony Orchestra, which is going to be February 8th at the City Hall in Norwalk. So make sure you come check it out. I'll be there. We'll all be there. And as we know, South Pacific is about racial prejudice. And I just wanted to ask you, have you ever experienced prejudiceness?
That's a really interesting question, Keeme. I can't say consciously that I ever feel that I have. I grew up in a really small town in Connecticut that was not at all diverse, but the song from the play, You've Got to Be Carefully Taught, I think sort of highlights the fact that people aren't born prejudiced. They learn it along the way. And I don't think I ever learned it because I didn't live in a town that had any of those issues. But now I live in Norwalk, and we have this wonderfully diverse town. I just see everybody as the same, and I feel grateful that I don't really think I ever really learned that, so I don't see it the way it is where we are here now.
And what advice would you give to young leaders who would like to lead in their communities?
Listen. It's all about communication. It's all about, being able to have people be able to talk and listen and hear what the other person is saying. And I think a lot of the problems that we have in the world, and especially these days, the things that are going on, is because people talk at people. They don't talk to people. They don't talk with people, and they don't listen when somebody's giving them a response. And I think that is a big piece of what the problems are, and why why we have the problems that we do in the world today.
Well, I guess it's time to show our work to the audience. Let's see what you did and let's see what I did.
There you go.
All right. What does it say?
It says Norwalk Symphony.
Yay, the Norwalk Symphony Orchestra. And mine is basically just a colorful mess. Oh, with my name in the inside. Thank you so much for joining us here on Conversations with Keeme. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and make sure you guys go check out the Norwalk Symphony Orchestra's Instagram, and you guys have a website, correct?
We do, www.norwalksymphony.org.
And you can also check out NPT's website, which is nptheater.org, which is going to be linked right here. And also you can check out my Instagram or NPT's Instagram and our Facebooks to find out any more information about Conversations with Keeme, NPT, and any further performances that we'll have in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching Conversations with Keeme. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And remember, your voice is your power, so use it. Keeme out.